That's crazy. And before that, it had been 15 years since you ran. You had a bug for it in high school, right? With a certain coach.
Yeah.
And again, there you went over the top, right? Some kids were doing 10 laps. You did a whole marathon when you were a teenager, right? And blew out the charity.
Yeah, well, I mean, it
tables.
was a fundraiser, and
Right.
most people, the people are pledging $1 a lap, and it was around a high school track, so it's a quarter mile, and some people were able to run 10 laps, and they're getting $10 from each donor. I ran 105 laps. Never forget knocking on my neighbor's door, like, you owe me $105. Like, what? Yeah.
Did they pay?
I think, yeah. My cousin Vinny would break their legs if they didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you had a break, but you walked away from the running thing for 15 years. That's rare, right?
It's not uncommon for runners to take a break, but typically there's no restart. Or the restart is very casual. Like they might have said, I ran when I was a kid, now I'm overweight, I'm going to start jogging, jog around Hyde Park. It's not common for someone to start running more than they ran in a previous life.
Okay. So you turned 30, you ran that night, you walked away from this life. So many people dream of doing that, but they just can't, right? Because it's too comfortable. What did you do from there? Did you know you were going to be an ultra guy?
No, I had no idea. I mean, I knew I liked running long distances. Just from my business background, I also knew that I got a mortgage to pay. I got a daughter on the way, so I got a mouth to feed. No one's going to give me health care anymore. I got to, buy health care insurance. And so I thought, when you win a 100-mile race, what do you get? A belt buckle. Because they used to be horse races, and the first guy who ran one got to the finish like, this guy ran 100 miles. What do we give him? And it was a horse race, so they gave him a belt like a rodeo buckle, and that just became the lore of it. So that's what you get if you run 100 miles. So I figured there's got to be another way besides, just running these races. I got to piece it together if I'm going to make a go of it. Yeah.
And so you figured out the business model behind it.
Yeah, figured it out. Stubbed my toe a lot of times along the way, literally and figuratively. So yeah, I learned a lot of great lessons. But I think in my first book, Ultramarathon Man, I write about my story, and I think that people enjoy that book because it kind of gives them permission to live their dream. They might be stuck in a job or in a rut they don't like, and they read about this guy who was in the same place and all of a sudden said, screw it, I'm going to change things, and had the courage to do it, and it became better. So I think when people read that, it empowers them to try themselves.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.